Hey y'all, so OMG, I am definitely loving what Will Smith was talking about recently. Now, before I begin, I want you to make sure you guys could please hit that subscribe button, and check out some of my other videos. Check me out on Instagram. I'm Emiajluv, Emiajluv. Also, if you have any business inquiries, please email me or message me at my email, that's posted on the link. Now, to begin, Will Smith talked about how basically, us as entrepreneurs, us as people who have goals of our own, accepting and not accepting advice. That's what the question was. Has there ever been any advice that he didn't accept? And he was like, "Sorry, mom." Let me tell you something. He is so correct. Now, for me, I'm an entrepreneur, okay? Full-hearted, whole entrepreneur. Before Project Runway hit the scenes, and I'm not even that old, but trust and believe, before Project Runway hit the scenes for teens and kids and stuff like that, I was over there in fourth grade, doing my fashion stuff and trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I was already on that track. And because of the fact that I didn't have anybody who ever tapped into the field that I was trying to tap into, searching and getting information wasn't always the easiest thing. However, when the time came about that I had me a car and I was up in Houston and I was doing my thing, whatever the case is, what would I do? I sat there. Once I graduated high school, it was like I kind of went on this downslope for a second and I lost it. Okay. I had ample opportunities to get something cracking. And instead I chose to do a different, path of partying and things like that. Now, some years later, I'm in a position where I can still go for my goals. I have no kids. I have no, certain things that are tying me down, but it's not exactly the easiest thing because I didn't take advantage of the moment. Okay. And now when I get the advice or the things that say, Image, that's not good. Don't do that. You need to do this. You need to do that. I now have to kind of listen to some of them things because if I done it right the first time, I wouldn't have to hear none of it. See, when you're on that track to say, oh, okay, this is what I want to do with my life. Don't care what you guys have to say. I'm going to go for it. Well, you know what? Yeah, you go for it. You do what it is that you need to do and things like that. When somebody says, well, I don't think you can do it. Or, you really just need to sit down a bit and, go read a book, or you don't have no education, you need to be able to set yourself up. This is not a concrete idea. Well, you know what? When you go for it and you don't waste no time, but you put all your eggs in one basket and you just go sometimes for that goal, well, then you can make decisions like that. But as time goes on, understand this: when you don't hop on those opportunities and things like that, then they might pass you up. And if they keep passing you up and things like that, well, then there is a true statement where your options become fewer and fewer, and you have to continue to do other things to be responsible and to support you, your family, yourself, on top of going for this goal. Okay, so this is to all the young people out there at this point. Mom, dad telling you, or friends are saying, or maybe you in a gang or something, I don't freaking know, and they're like, nah, you can't leave, you can't do this. Okay, well, yeah, okay, thank you, appreciate. I hear you, God bless you. Yep. And you can keep it going, but just understand, if you're not hopping on those opportunities right there and right here right now, then you ain't hopping as quick as you need to be. I've done a few other videos talking about changing your mind. It's all out there right now. It's for your knowledge. People have done this for years before you. Okay? And even Will Smith was talking about it. He literally just made a video saying, I was giving some bad advice, but nobody knows the potential and the things that you can reach except for you. And sometimes you don't even know what you can reach, but you got to be willing to go forward and push through and go with it against all the odds, because everybody can give you a reason why you can't. So you need to find the reason why you can. Okay? And why you should, and why this is meant for you. You have to be able to hop on those opportunities. And I see, even watching that show Shark Tank, I see so many people come in there and they still don't know how to come back with not a renegotiation, but they say, oh, well, I want to take 50%. And they still oh, well, can I leave? And well, I don't really know. You haven't watched this show for the past, 10, 11 years and stuff like that? There are people who've gotten a deal who come back and say 30%. You have to be quick on your toes. You have to be able to make those fast and quick paced decisions. It is not always about big decisions, but it's on those daily attributed decisions that can also affect your overall outcome. You have to be willing to take the time and say, okay, What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? And even though they tell me I can't, I believe I can. Why do I believe I can? Because this, and this. It's all about making, I think, a plan. Now, somebody might not agree with me. They say, well, I just went for this and I just went for that. Well, you do what works for you. Again, what works for you may not work for them, may not work for them. The how of you getting to where you got or getting to where you're trying to go is really not that of importance as it is the mindset that it took to be able to say, this is what I'm going to do. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does. The how doesn't equal the mindset, like, at all. If you're sitting up there saying, I want to quit smoking, and everybody's like, girl, you ain't gonna stop smoking, shut the fuck up. And girl, well, whatever, I believe it when I see it. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it no more. Or, you telling yourself, you like, dang, I don't want to smoke. I hate smoking. And then, like, every 2 hours you outside smoking. Okay, well, that's you not changing your mind. It ain't got nothing to do with them. Okay, there are plenty of effective ways that people have sat there and stopped smoking. One, somebody just stopped. Two, somebody took the little pill. They had a patch. They went to a doctor, got a shot. I don't know. But the how of it doesn't matter, but the mindset does. And I hope that registered with everybody. So somebody's out there trying to sit there and say what you can't do, give them a reason why you can.